Today we're just gonna go over some like the newest products that we got from Young Nails. So they sent some products, and I can't wait to try it. I've played a little bit already with this one in a different video and an unboxing. But now I have a chance to play with some more of their colors, and I figured we'd just kind of see what can the new formulas do and whatnot. And I'm so excited to play with them. I'm loving the new formulas so far. So let's get into it. You know, actually, we should go over like all of their new pedicure kit is absolutely phenomenal. Super excited to play with it. So let's see if I can kind of zoom in a little bit more. All right. So here are some of our colors. So we have, let's see, Freelance Snack, super cute pink, blue. I love blue. It's my favorite color. Me Unicorn. Let's see. Flickety Frick. Great little orange color. Oh, that's going to be so pretty for the autumn too. I mean, it's good for summer, but you can play with that real nice for autumn. Cactus Pucker. Green. So I don't know about where everybody else is from, but green is super popular right now in my area, from like clothes to nails, and a couple different shades of it. So I'm starting to really like green. It wasn't always my favorite color, but lately I've been obsessed with pink and green mixed together. Such a pretty combination. And it's like a newer combo for me because it's not something I would have touched a while ago. So, but if we will play with some of these, and I was really curious, so I wanted to try this out, and I haven't tried it yet. So I want to try it live with you guys to see if we can get the new to also convert to that gel-like wear like we can with the original formula of Caption polish. So let's get into it. I don't know, what should we start with? I'm going to start with blue because I'm always biased to blue. So let's start with Me Unicorn and kind of see how this plays out. So let's get in. And now I'm just using the tip so we can just play with the color a little bit and see how that works out. Oh, it's so creamy. It goes on so nice. Real creamy. I bet you can get this in one coat finish too. All right, so here's one coat. Unicorn Me, right? Unicorn Me, is that the name of it again? Yeah, oh, Me Unicorn. Okay, so let's do that one. Let's do the pink one too, Freelance Snack. Put that on the other side. See how that works. All right, how's everybody doing tonight? It's nighttime where I'm at. Where's everybody at? Drop your state if you're in the United States. Hi, let's see who's in here. Hi, Heather, welcome in. Pharaoh, welcome in. Have you guys tried the new formula from Young Nails on their air dry polish? Oh my God, it dries so fast. That's so sick. All right, let's do a green one too. We'll do the green one with the pink one. Let's see what we can do. Let's do this one too. All right. Oh, that's a pretty color. All right, you know what? Let's just swatch all of them. I know. I like to play with my colors. I could sit here and just play with nail products all night. All right. Let's see. The green is Cactus Pucker. Cactus Pucker. I love the names. I wonder who's naming them. I wonder if it's the wives. Who's naming these? Flickety Frick. Wait, I'm trying to open it. Oh man, that's a tight one. Okay, hold on. Let me get this to cameraman. Maybe cameraman can open that. Big strong man like bull. All right, here we go. Flickety frick. Let's go. All right, so here's your top tips and tricks, right? When we're painting and polishing, you start away, assuming from the cuticle, and then start to work your way up. And then just kind of wiggle a little, let that brush open up, and bring it all the way down. Now, if you're painting on like something like this, where you're making press-ons or on tips, you really want to paint it in like both directions. So you'll come down this way, and then you want to come up this way so you don't get that pooling. Because if you keep trying to do it all this way, coming down from the cuticle area, sometimes you get some pooling underneath. So it just kind of helps make it a little bit just cleaner. That's the fun part, right? Like, drop your client's hands off. Look, that's dry already. Bro, look at that. It's dry already. You subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Look at that. That's dry already. All right. Yeah, I'm loving these colors. All right, let's put on a second coat. I wonder if we can stamp with these two. We're going to check out some stamping too, because like the original formula was great for stamp art. So we're going to try that again and see how that works tonight too. Oh, I have some brand new stamp plates too that I haven't used yet. I think I got them for Black Friday and I haven't used them. So I figured this will be a great opportunity to use them. Oh man, I like it. Look how pretty that color is. I know color is all perception, but I would totally call that like just a nice baby blue. Or like I know on social there's some people out there that call it milk bath blue, but just a nice soft blue. Super pretty. Let's do that. Let's see if caption conversion works with this. So what color should we try to make Gel Lake? What does chat say? What color you want to try? They're all so pretty. All right, here, let's do them all. All right, this one is Lace Choir. So it's super pretty. Oh, yeah, you want to do the purple? We'll do the purple. Absolutely. Here, let's just swatch it. We'll swatch all the colors on this side. And then we'll see if we can make it turn into gel-like polish. God, it's so creamy. It goes on really nice. And I love that they kept the brush nice and round. I'm a round brush girl. I like it. I think it works better just for like purposes of working around the cuticle. I've gotten real used to having kind of that round shape in my brush. All right. We'll just do all swatches of all the colors that I have here on this guy so we can keep seeing it. Yeah, that's pretty. That's gorgeous. For like one coat, look how pretty. That's dope. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I can't believe how easy and fast this dries. Look at that. That's insane. All right. And I don't think they're promoting it or it's labeled as a quick dry, but I'm going to tell my clients it's a quick dry because that's sick. All right. All right, I'm just going to come in with a tip. These are the full coverage tips, coffin shape from Young Nails. I just use them a lot for either like press-ons or sometimes I'll use them just so I can swatch or play with the different art techniques. Just sometimes it's fun to just get into it and not have to worry about doing all of the building and everything. All right, so I'm just going to follow the same steps that I would have used if I was doing it the traditional way with the original formula of Caption polish. So I'm going to come in first with my base, right? So I'm going to do a thin coat of base all over my tip. Now, yes, if I was doing this like on a person, I would make sure everything is prepped. I'd use my protein bond, get everything going. I really just want to swatch it out, see, get just an idea of how it works. anything new to me, I try to like play with it a little bit before I bring it to salon. Mostly so I can figure out what to do when it doesn't go right. Because, you know, that is always the big trick. Okay, I'm going to put it into the lamp. I'm going to use 60 seconds in the lamp. Now, I've truly learned and have embraced that it's really about knowing what to do when things don't work out well. Like, how do you fix it? What happens, like, if it doesn't, you know, react the way you expected it to? That's going to get you to, like, that level of professionalism. All right, I'm going to do the second coat of Freelance Snack. That's our hot pink color. It's so pretty. That's a great summer color, too. Yeah, I like that. All right, very cool. Do our second coat of Lace Choir. We're going to leave that one open, though.
I love the pink.
Yeah, the pink's really pretty, right? I like it, too. I kind of want to put, like, a big old palm tree on it. I think a black palm tree on that would look so cute. Yeah. Nice. This green one, though. Let's see that one. Ooh, I have to start putting caps on things. I'm going to spill something. Cactus pucker. I have to keep saying the names over and over again so I can memorize them. Because I know there are days I go to work and it's like, I just know the names. And, oh my God, how do you remember all of them? Because I have to say them over and over and over again until it just gets locked into memory there. Oh, they're so pretty. We're going to try out their top coat too. I haven't tried their top coat yet. So I haven't tried it at all. So I'm super excited for that. All right, cool. Let's go back to our other one real quick. And then I'll finish putting the second coat on there. All right, so she's coming out of the light. And I have one coat of the Caption Conversion base on there. So we did one coat of this guy on there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a lint-free little pad. And with my swipe, whoosh. Ooh, it's hot in here. I'm just going to take some swipe. And I'm going to remove the sticky, that dispersion, that inhibition layer. I'm just going to kind of wipe that off. Not too much, because I usually have, when I use too much alcohol with the little, you know, sticky ticky-tacky in there, my tips come off. All right. So we're going to come in with our coat of our Lace Choir. I'm going to put a nice thin coat on there. Now, the very first education I ever took with Young Nails, they were doing Caption Conversion. It was at Premier Orlando, and it was really interesting. It was the first time I've seen anyone take an air dry polish and turn it into a gel-like kind of wear. So I'm just going to follow the same rules that I learned there. So we're going to do our first coat. In Caption Conversion, we'd let it 4 minutes to dry because it's got to be bone dry. Anytime you want to put a gel or a top coat gel on top of air dry polish, that polish has to be bone dry or it's all just going to bubble and peel right off. So, hey, Francis, welcome in. So we're going to let that air dry. And let's see, I don't have a timer in my room, but we'll see 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're going to give it about 4 minutes, but I think it's going to dry faster than that. So far, it's pretty cool how fast it dries. That's sick. I know I've said that already. I'm super impressed, though. All right, flicky flick. That's going to be our nice orange colors. I'm going to assume that Tracy Ryerson picked these colors. These just look like something she would pick or had a hand in. She has a way of, like, sometimes putting colors together. like for a collection that always seem to go together in any combination. That's so pretty. All right. And then we'll do our blue one for our second coat, and that's Me Unicorn. But I'm telling you, some of this looks great on one coat coverage. It's insane. We'll see how dry it gets though, because we're going to try to stamp on top of the polish too. See if we can do all of this with air dry polish. This is so great for like a DIYer too. Like if you guys are doing your own nails, or if you're an enthusiast, it's so pretty. Here I thought that air dry polish was like a dying thing for the industry, but who knew? I've never been so excited over an air dry polish being released, especially since the creation of gel polish. So cool. I got a lid. I knock things over and I spill things. All right, cool. Yeah, that pink already looks dry, right? Like I'm touching it and it's not really moving. Let's try our top coat. Get it all in there. Where's everybody from? I'm in Central Florida. It's hot out. It's so hot out. We've got like 3 more months of summer. We're like not even in like the heart of how hot summer can get. Soon though. All right, look, top cocoas are nice. I like it. I still feel like it dries wicked fast though. Yeah, it does. Like I can already see it drying. Talk about watching paint dry. Paint fast. So cute. Northwest Oregon. I've never been to Oregon. That seems so far away. That's like the complete opposite side of what seems like the world to me. And it's probably still early there.
Washington.
Oh, Washington.
You're there.
Oh, I was in Washington. Where's Oregon? Don't make fun of me. I went to beauty school. I don't have geography. I was gonna say geometry. It's north of it, right? Is Oregon north of? Don't make fun. Don't judge me. Is Oregon north of Washington State? Okay, yes, thank you. Does it get hot there in the summer? My brother lives out in Washington State. If I asked him if it gets hot out there, he's going to be like, oh my God, it's so hot out. It's 70 degrees. I'm laughing because I'm like, oh no, what if Davina's on and I'm talking about Hi. Nah, it doesn't get too hot. Nah. I'm an East Coast girl. I am not familiar with the West Coast much at all. I mean, I've been out to California. I've been out to like the Seattle area, Vegas. I've been to like Arizona once. That was hot. Holy cannoli. It was like 118 degrees when I was there a couple of years ago. Absolutely ridiculous. Look, waiting for that to dry 4 minutes is like the longest 4 minutes of my life. Okay, their top coat's really cute too, but I feel like it dries super fast. Like I almost felt like I was like dry brushing it. Fun fact, you currently live in, where in Arizona are you? All right, so there is one of the things that I would love to see if I ever traveled like just our country, just America, I would love to see the painted desert. I've seen pictures of it, like, but the idea is just so different to me. Oh, she kind of dry. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, right? She's dry.
North Phoenix.
What?
Anthem, aka North Phoenix.
Oh, North Phoenix. Oh, very cool. Were we in Phoenix when we went?
Yes.
Phoenix.
one, yeah.
It's so pretty. Okay, so it was the first time I ever saw a coyote, and I didn't know it was a coyote. And we were in our hotel room, and I'm looking out the window, and I was like, "Oh my God, there's a dog in the parking lot." My husband's like, "That's not a dog." Oh man, that was the first time I saw a coyote. And then I found out a few years later they live here too. All right, so I didn't think it needed a second coat. I like the coverage on the one coat. You know, your second coat is generally just for opacity. So I'm coming straight in with my conversion top coat. I'm super excited. Look at that. Yeah, I know that was, I'm sorry, that was off camera, wasn't it? But this is the conversion top coat. All right, let's put her, I'm going to put her under the light, 60 seconds. So out of all the different things that, like for the top coats and whatnot that Young Nails have, I love this one simply because it has a different top. It is the only one in all the different top coats that Young Nails have that the cap is a different color. So it's really easy just to kind of like look over when you're at your station or whatnot, to just look over and see, because I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I have most certainly have and will again use the top coat when I wanted base and use the base coat when I wanted top, just because I was moving and didn't really look at the whole thing. So I do love that this is the shiny top, so I can just visually tell the difference right away. All right, see? That's got a nice glassy finish to it. I'm almost afraid to touch it. Like if it's wet still and I touch it, I'm going to feel like, oh, fail, but I'm that girl. Like, don't take me to a store. I have to touch things. What is she saying? You were gonna make the other paint. Yeah, well, you know. Francis, you know I love a good bad joke. I can't help it. It does look very wet. I know. Should I touch it? I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. Why not? Okay, ready? We'll touch them all. So. Shut up! It's dry. Okay, ready? I mean, it's dry. That's absolutely insane. Way to go, Young Nails. Holy cow. I mean, that was no time at all. Hey, River Goddess, welcome in. I don't know how. It's magic, I guess. So I don't really know much about anything in the new formula. The original formula I know had like trace amounts of like plaster in it. And I always believe that that's why the original one, dried pretty fast for air dry polish. But this is just absolutely insane. All right, let's see what she's going to do. I'm going to come in with my swipe again, just to remove the sticky, that top dispersion layer from the conversion top coat.
Is it stinky too?
Is it stinky? No. Wait, hold on, wait. No, it's not stinky. It's not stinky. Just sticky. Everything in my life is sticky. That's sick. All right. I like Go Time too. Oh, no. It doesn't. It's not stinky like Go Time at all. So, yes, your Go Time does have its own, like, kind of odor to it, right? And I do like Go Time, but it does have a nice smell to it. This is just the air dry polish, though. Like, straight up air dry polish. Super cool. So, and for like, if I have anyone in here that is like DIY or still learning, the easiest way you can tell just by looking at something that is either going to be air dry or a gel. Air dry polish will generally be in a see-through. Like you can always see through the glass. Gel polish cannot go through a see-through. It has to be in a coated bottle or jar. Otherwise, it would obviously cure right in its packaging. Aw, every day is a blessed day. I hope you have a blessed day. Every day is blessed, right? Every day I wake up thinking today something absolutely magical is going to happen. Oh, we had white. I didn't try the white. I'm super impressed by that. Let's see how well this stuff stamps too. All right. Let's do the white. Hold on. Let's do white just in case. Should I air dry it or convert it? Let's convert the white. White's always a tricky one, right? Let's see how white. I don't really do a lot of air dry in salon. I mean, I do for pedicures, but I don't have any of my regular clients that do air dry on their hands. So it's been a long time since I've been this excited over an air dry polish. I know I said it already. It's just, it's kind of cool. All right. There we go. Nice thin coat of the Caption conversion base. Cap that back up. I'm going to put that underneath the lamp. That's going to be 60 seconds. And we'll do one with the white too. So,
More subs.
say again? Oh, I deserve more subs? Aw, thanks. Thanks. My channel's still new, so, you know, please, 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 if you like it, like, share, subscribe. We do all the things. If there's anything you want to see more of, just let me know. I'm super excited to start my YouTube channel. I was in education for about 10 years, and I miss teaching. I miss teaching a lot. I love being in salon, but I was hoping that if I started a YouTube channel, it'll help kind of with some of just the miss. Nobody gets into teaching because they're looking to make a million in life. You get into teaching because it's definitely a calling. I wanted to look at some of the new products too that they have out. So I have other ones because I got the whole little pedicure kit. So let's see. This is the nail clipper set that they have. Oh, I love it. Look, it's so cute. It has the new logo on it. I'm liking the new logo. It kind of has like the OG vibe to it, but different. Oh, and for the little fingernails. I don't really use little ones often at all. I do just about anything with this one. I think it's just because the blade is bigger. You've been watching for the past 20 minutes. Aw, thank you for watching and following. I appreciate it. All right. I like these. That's going to be nice. I like that it's kind of a straighter. It's not too hard of a bevel on that. All right, awesome. I have used this so far in my salon. I should say. So this is the glass foot file. Oh my God. This thing is, yeah, the logo is really sick. I really like it. And I love that they're embracing the paint fast, stay young. So I got that. They have a hoodie with that on it that they put out a while ago. And I really like it. It's kind of cool. So if you didn't know, Young is the owner's mom. So it's a really cool company for being an international corporation. Oops, that's too close. For being an international company, it's family owned. It's two brothers, and they named it after their mom, Young, who is like the coolest lady. I've had the pleasure of meeting her a few times. So super cool. Yeah, it's you know, family owned. Family first, right? It's kind of cool. All right, this tool here, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this one. Absolutely insane. Like, I know on camera you can't really see or tell what that grit is going to feel like. And I know my first day using it in salon, my clients were like, are you doing anything? And because it feels so good on the skin, and it just kind of slouches right off. And it's glass, so super awesome for disinfection and your sanitation. Glass can't harbor anything, so I like that added level of just being clean. And I'm a sucker for a case and a bag. I'm a bag girl. Some girls I know like shoes or, you know, belts. I like bags of all kinds, handbags. I'm the idiot that'll buy all the makeup just for the free gift with purchase because I wanted the bag. And yes, I will never use it, but I have it sitting in a closet somewhere. Cameraman's laughing at me because he knows. All right, let's go back to the nails. Let's see what else we have in here. All right, and we're gonna do the white. So we do a thin layer of our conversion base. I'm gonna come back in with my swipe. I'm gonna use lint free because I hate cotton. Cotton seems to stick to everything. It's worse than glitter. At least glitter's a beautiful disaster every time, but cotton is just gross. The little fibers last everywhere. All right, I'm gonna do a thin coat of the white. And then we're gonna let that dry. I'm gonna still stick with the 4-minute rule just because that's what it was with the original. I mean, I guess we can go to see like
Time?
the drying. Yeah, you want to do a timer on it?
You too?
All right, cool. 4 minutes.
4 minutes?
4 minutes.
You want to do a shorter one?
No, that was like the original formula. The first class I ever took, it was 4 minutes. Not 3, not 5, 4. 4 was the magical number. Look at it though. It's drying because I feel like I'm dry brushing it. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. That one we might use 2 coats on, so. Bougie living, yes. So that's a good life. I want to live bougie. Bougie everything. I like everything else too. I know. I like everything Young Nails. It's my favorite. I'm obsessed. All right. Let's look at some stamping choices. Let's see if it stamps. All right. Let me make some room while that dries. Do y'all do stamping? So, I am not a huge freehand painter. I like my stamps. I can do some freehand stuff that I've had to like learn how to do, but I'm usually not the one that's gonna like paint the Mona or do anything like that. I'm usually abstract. Let's get into ooh, let's see. It's kind of like a boho kind of vibe. Can you guys see any of these? Yeah, okay. Those are kind of cute little animal prints. Ooh, so we're gonna do it on the purple nail, right? So, or we can do it on any color nail. Which color? Let's pick colors. I know I don't have like the entire collection yet. Challenge accepted. Let's see. Let's keep it on the purple one. So Pharaoh liked the purple color. So let's keep it with that. And then we'll do something white on there. I did want to put a palm tree on that though.
It says you should do a live one on hand painting.
A live video on hand painting? All right. I can do that, bet. Here, let's do it right now. Well, no, I want to do stamping. I want to play with this. Yes, I can do some hand painting. Maybe next Monday. Otherwise, watch me like just go completely like crazy. I'll be like, no, let's just do it now. I want to try out all the new paints though. Let's do circles. I like circles. All right, cool. I haven't tried this plate yet either, so this is definitely going in raw. Tweezers. I know, brand new, right? Good. Take a little film off. Ta-da! All right. I'm going to go in with onto the next. That's the polish remover. Ooh-wee. Okay. I just like to clean the plate whenever it's brand new just to make sure there's nothing on it. There we go. All right, let's do this. Yeah, she looks good. What's our timing on that? The white one?
45 seconds.
In 45 seconds. All right, so let's get all this set up because she's gonna. Oh yeah. Okay, look, she's dry. All right, so let's say we needed to do a second coat, right? And we still want to convert this to a gel-like product or a gel-like wear. So I'm gonna come back in with my base, and you know it's base right away because of the black cap, because it's the Caption. Caption conversion, their top coat is a silver cap. All right, let's come back in with our base coat. Do a nice thin layer. All right, see, it was just shy of 4 minutes, but that's okay. It was dry, so, and that's the catch, is it's got to be dry. Now that glitter that just appeared, that's the free piece. Anytime glitter just appears, you just tell them that's the free one. Because if you know me, there's probably going to be glitter on my wand at some point or another. All right. Thin coat, 60 seconds back under the light. All right, let's do this. So let's get our stamper. Get our little lint roller to keep our stamper nice and clean. There we go. I know. I also like tchotchkes. So this is like just a fun little tchotchke to have to keep our... And then anytime you need to clean your stamper, you can just kind of put it, get it so there's no debris on it. Here we go. We got that. We got that. Let's grab our white. And then we're going to do the circles. We're going to do it on the purple one, though. Wait, purple one's underneath the light. I got to wait a second. Oh, wait. I want to do the green and pink, though, too. I want to, because it should be dry enough. Yeah, see, that's even dry enough to stamp on top of that. Holy cannoli. All right, so 60 seconds, right? And then I'm going to come in and we're just going to use a little bit of our swipe. We're going to remove that inhibition layer. Let that evaporate. And then I'm just going to come in with my second coat. And then we'll let that dry again another 4 minutes. And then we'll top coat it. I mean, that's really nice. I know white is always a difficult color to find, like a good white that covers. It doesn't look all streaky. You get that like deep opacity out of it. Yeah, I like this one. All right, cool. Cool, we're gonna let her dry. So, and in the meanwhile, here, we'll just let her dry. I'm gonna take this guy. We'll put him on a different stand. That way, we can just work with him and not be in the way with the other ones. I'm gonna grab another stand. Ta-da! It's like magic. All right, let's do this. We'll do our circles. Oh, I'm so glad that had it. Oh, Lord, that would have been a mess, right? All right. Get this on here. You know, there's really quite a bit we can do with regular air dry polish too. Now that I'm sitting here thinking of it, it's just something that I don't think we've used in the industry for a hot minute. We all got excited with gel polish. I'm sure there's a whole generation of nail techs out there right now that would like, there was a time before. There was. It wasn't that long ago either. Or I want to believe it wasn't that long ago so I can be that much younger. But there was a time. All right, so let's go. Put some paint down. I always like to put a fair, ample amount of it. Get our scraper. I'm gonna scrape. Pick up our design. Ooh. All right, and then we're just gonna come through. You see the design through. And place her down. And then I'm just going to stretch it all out. Yeah. She stamps really good. All right, yeah, I'm here for it. I am not mad at that at all. Look at that. Yeah, she stamps real good. Very cool. All right, you know what? Let's try it on polish on polish. Let's see how that works. So like remember these guys, that we didn't convert these. These are just regular air dry polish. Nothing extra. All right, let's come in. I'm gonna take a little bit of polish remover to clean off. Just get some of that onto the next. Get our polish remover. Stamping can get messy. If you oh my lord, if you stamp with gel, it gets even messier. Oh my goodness gracious. That's when I just work with like alcohol in a squirt bottle so I can just keep pouring it on top because it gets real messy real fast. All right, so let's see. Let's do, which one should we do? I'm thinking we should put the green one on top of the pink to see how well those two come together. But should we do the same? Should we just keep doing circles? Or should we try a different one? I don't know. Francis, what should we do? Should I do a different design? Got some flowers, some leaves. It's too early for leaves. I don't do leaves. Let's see. Oh, it's 4 minutes already. All right, cool. We'll come back to that then. I'll just keep with the circles just to kind of stay with it. Otherwise, I get lost in looking at all the different plates. I have too many plates. All right. It's Halloween season. You want me to do a Halloween stamp? I'll do a Halloween, Summerween. Let's do a Halloween stamp. I can do that. Easy. All right. Cool. Let me go back to this one real quick. Put the top coat on, right? Nope. Yep, top coat. I'm doing too many things at once. All right. Top coat. Oh. Hot dog. That is dry. All right. I'm hooked. Oh, my Lord. I have like... Oh my goodness gracious. I probably have about 100 or more bottles of Caption polish sitting on my shelf in my she cave room. And now I feel like I need to buy all of, well, I guess I don't need all of them, just most of them so I can play with them all. All right, cool. Caption version top, 60 seconds in the lamp. I'm sold. That's really cool. Really cool. All right, so Francis wants to see Halloween. Can you hand me that silver book over there, please? Another book. Just the book. All right, here we go. It just so happens I have Halloween with me. So what do we want to do? We want to do something Halloween. I'm going to do pink and green. So what should we stamp? Let's see. Oh. All right, let's see. We can do like a spooky house. I don't know if you can see that. We can do like a spooky house. We can do ghosts, bats. We can do bats. R.I.P. Ozzy. All right. Let's see. Green bats. Oh, it's raining. I just heard rain from outside. It scared me. Let's do the bats. All right, cool. That one. Let's do this. Clean off my stamper. Just kind of tap it into the sticker. Whoops. What? Oh, there's a little spot on it. Thanks. You want to tear me a clean piece if you can? All right. Cool. Let's do that. We can come into it. I'm just going
good and nobody invested.
Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome in. We're going to do Summerween nails. So we have Young Nails Freelance Snack down as our base color. And we're going to use Cactus Pucker. And we're going to put some green bats on it because, you know, why not? So I got my stamper. I got my... Stamping is kind of... You kind of have a time limit on things. So this is the part you have to be kind of quick at. Get the paint on there. And then we're going to swipe. And then pick up our image right away. Oop. And it did not come up as great as I would love it to be. So I'm just going to go ahead do that again. Hold on. Let's try that again. That's just a little bit of acetone. I keep it in a bottle when I stamp, just because I like to pour it right on there, because it just gets everywhere. Stamping is probably the messiest thing that I know of, and it's 10 times worse with gel. All right. Ooh. Ooh, chat, can you hear that? Can you hear the thunder out there? I'm going to laugh if you can. All right. Let's try that one more time. This is why I like to practice and play with everything long before I take it into salon. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's just not enough paint there. So get some paint on there. That's a little better. All right. I'm going to do it one more time. The white looks great on there, but I don't know if I'm loving the green. Hold on. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to another color to see if it's just one of those things where some colors are going to work better than others. All right, here we go. Put a fair amount down. Get it all on there. Get my stamper. And we're going to bloop, cut into it. Pick up our image. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Get a little bit on there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. Not my favorite. All right. Let's try that with a different color, though. Let's see. Ooh, let's see if the pink works on the green. Hold on. Let's wipe that off. Or a different stamp. Let's try a different stamp. Let's see what we got in here. See if I find one we like better. Ooh, I like this one. This is probably the plate I use the most often. I like this plate. All right, let's get into it. I'm just gonna put some fresh paper towel down. Clean off my stamp. Clean my card. Although look how fast it dries. That's amazing. All right, let's do this. Get it on here. And we'll use Freelance Snack. That's right. They make a great white. I'm loving that white. Hold on, I don't even know the name of the white. I should look that up. One thing at a time, Cheryl. One thing at a time. Oh, I like it in the pink. I like it in the pink. All right. Super cool. Let's do that. Oh, that looks really cool. All right, hold on, you guys. I'm going to show you. Ooh. See, I still have like a little bat left in there. So I'm just going to take that. It might be too much time, but let's see if we can get that last little bat in there. Or like a little wing. So it's like coming off the side of the nail. Okay, cool. Oh, I like the pink and the green together. Super cute. All right, I like that one. Good call, Francis. It's Summerween. I know. I'm almost ready for Halloween. I just want to live. I just want to be in the sun. Maybe one or two more beach days, and then it'll be too hot to really enjoy. That looks really pretty. I really like that. I bet. Let's try that. I bet we can use Caption Conversion top coat for longer lasting. Like if I went through all of that for a client, I would want to use this so I know it's not going to chip and peel off like tomorrow, right? I like it. Like it's got a little ghosty on the top. Ooh, freaking bats. Yes. Yes. I know. Farewell, my Prince of Darkness. Farewell. Oh my god, I love that. Look how shiny. Alright, cool. That's really, really dope. I kind of wish I had their black right now. Do a black and white nail. That would be super cute. Alright, so the white is Nerdvana. Nerdvana. I'm gonna guess that Habib. Habib, did you name this one yourself? I don't know. I want to know who's naming your polish though. That would be a fun fact to know. Alright. Cool. Let's get the sticky off. Come in with a little bit of swipe. Yeah, I mean 10 out of 10. I totally recommend. Let's clean the plate off. Oh, you know what? There was one other thing that was in this bag I wanted to go over, and I didn't even wind up using it. I didn't need it. Let me find it. It's like, because in this whole little kit they have for the pedicure, you have like the foot cream, which is awesome. This, I started using this in salon. It is fragrance free, which I love. So it's like really like gender neutral, very refreshing. I love that. All right, cool. It was this one, the Polish Perfector Detail Brush. I'm a sucker for a brush too. That's like the one thing that I have way too much of for no reason whatsoever. I think all of us in the nail industry or the beauty industry have that one thing that we keep buying too much of for no reason. I love brushes. When I was a hairdresser, I loved brushes too. I had them all in multiples. All right. So this guy is super cool. He's got a nice little 45-degree angle to it. So what you can do is whenever, if you needed to clean anything up around your edges while you were painting, you can just go into onto the next, go into your polish, and you'd be able to just kind of clean up. And because it has like that nice little cut on there, that 45 degrees, you can really get in around your sidewall super easy. So I didn't get a chance to use that one yet. Oh, that's okay. We'll use it another time. Freaking bats. Super cute. All right, let's do one more design on this guy, on the white guy. And then we'll call it a night. I'm obsessed with all of these new products, though. Wait, before we go, though, because I know we were reviewing all the products. Has anyone tried this one yet? This is sick. I brought this into salon last week. This right here is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So it's an exfoliating spray. I've used it just on pedicuring. I have not used it on hands yet. Just a little mist. You can use it on your hands, feet, but you just a little bit of a mist, and then it's contact time, just for a few, just a few minutes, and it has the alpha hydroxy acids in it, so it makes a great like exfoliator. But you're just gonna like kind of let it stay on there, contact time, and then you'll just start rubbing it in. And then when you start rubbing it in, it'll get dry and sticky, and then it'll just start slouching off. Amazing. Well, no, because you need to have contact time for it to really do its job. Like I use it on the feet, and then I go with my glass foot paddle. Oh my gosh. And then it just, chef's kiss. It comes off beautifully without having to fight for it. So much nicer. And much easier on my hands and wrists, which if you're in salon, you want to take as much stress off your hands and wrists as you can, just so your career can last as long as possible. Let's do one more. Let's do one more design off of this plate. I like this plate. This is pretty. But I like all like the geometric kind of things in it too. Ooh, can y'all hear the storm outside? I don't know if the microphone in here picks that up. It is pouring thunder and lightning outside. But this is Florida. It could be pouring like this real hard and real bad in front of my house and knock down the street at the same time. It's crazy. I'm going to do the circles again. Why not? Hey, let's do some circles. Let's get it on my things. Clean my stamper. You know what? Let's do the purple one. We already know the pink one works well, right? Let's see if the purple one stamps easily. Let's go there. Make sure I have all my tools. All right, let's get into it. Put a bunch of this down. Let's go, let's go. Swipe. Pick her up. Super cute. All right, and let's put her down. Yep, 10 out of 10. The purple works super good too. I like that color. It's like a purple with like gray undertones to it. Yeah, if I was doing like press-ons, I'd probably use the individual stands, but I like this one too. This stand comes like, if you go to Young Nails, they're like, they have like a nail kit that you can get, and it has the stands in it and like all the tabs and everything. Ah, super cute. Yeah, let's do this one just regular. Oh, that one was conversion, so let's stick with it. I'm going to come back in with the conversion top. Yeah, 10 out of 10. I am obsessed with the new product line. That's really cool. Great job, Young Nails. All right, so we did our exfoliating spray. Oh, the new nippers. Yes. I don't know if you guys remember, like back in the day, so many years ago, Young Nails had some really nice nippers with their logo on it. And then they stopped using them. And these guys. That's a nice blade. That's sharp. You can see how sharp that's going to be. But it's got the logo on it, so it's pretty awesome. I love this new logo. All right, well, anyway, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend this whole cute bag that everything came in. Make sure you get it now. Right now, actually, I think everything is still on sale right now, too. So if you are a sale shopper, definitely check them out. But I love these new colors. I think you're going to love them, too. Absolutely fantastic. If you are going to be a DIYer, if you're an enthusiast, if you're a professional, I mean, these colors are super pretty. And they dry, like, dry. That's sick, right? All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, smash that like button before you guys sign out today. And we'll be back on next week, next Monday at 8 o'clock. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining. Bye.